Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you all doing well and enjoying your trading and are ready for this week. So again, if anyone want to join us, just simply head to detecttradingacademy.com and there are membership levels, group training and one-on-one training. So whichever you want, just head to the desired one and just select that one and join us. So if you want further information, head to detecttradingacademy.com, fill the form, this form, all right, that form, and send it to me for further information. All right, so and if looking for social sites, for following me on social sites, head to my trading view profile, wave trader, and look at the signature area, signature box. You're gonna see all links are there: website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. So try to follow me on all social sites for updates and ideas and trade setups. Okay, so let's move on to the market for this week. What we can see in the market for this week. Okay, so first of all, as you guys know that I was showing you this sell since couple of days, since last couple of days, yeah. So this weekly big wave to the downside. So it is heading the way we were looking for, yeah. So slightly going down. You guys can see that, yeah. So broken down that 4-hour flag. This is just for your reminder so that you guys can get the idea what's happening over there. Okay, so flag just broken down and heading to the downside. Okay, that was possible pattern formation. We haven't seen that pattern and price is just going down. All right. So last week, if you guys remember that, I was asking you to look for, continuation at this area, breakdown and continuation. So for this week, just look for another correction, that correction. All right, so price is just completing this next impulsive wave. Okay, the impulsive wave which I was anticipating. So watch for another correction. All right, something like that correction, and then drop. Okay, so big money gonna be over there on this pair. I have just shown you the bigger weekly chart, and you can see that on that chart there is a huge potential for the downside. Okay, at least first of all, at least up to that trend line. Yeah, the first trade, first wave. At this area, we're gonna watch price action. Either we are having one more up move within that wave, within that corrective wave, or we are going to get down for longer term to the downside. Okay, so if still we're gonna see that wave within that pattern, still pattern gonna be a continuation to the downside. All right, so longer term view gonna be bearish on the pound chief. So far, as I said, you guys need to look for a continuation formation, yeah, which you guys are gonna see very soon. All right, so watch for that continuation formation, another wave, another impulsive wave for the downside. All right, so buy setup is not there. Even you can buy for short term once price is going to start to form that correction for short term for completion of that correction. And once price is going to complete that correction, there's going to be a continuation to the downside. Okay, that trade, you guys can see that. That trade puts your stop behind that and continuation to the downside. If you're not going to see that correction and price is going to go back up, all right, so short term buy going to be over there, but again, there's going to be a big move, big wave you guys need to consider for the downside. Yeah, we are not looking for that anymore. Yeah, last week, if you guys remember that, one more bullish wave was possible over there, but now we are not looking for that one more up move. We are looking for this continuation, another continuation formation, and drop and keep pushing for the downside. Euro pound, if you guys remember that last week, I said you should not be a buyer over there at this area. Okay, so still it is at the same place. All right, you should not be a buyer over there for at least at this area. Wait and watch for this to get down. Yes, short term bearish wave, and then buy at this area close to that area. All right, so if you manage to get into that trade, that's okay, awesome. If not, watch for a continuation formation on lower time frame before you jump into the market for continuation to the upside. Okay, so remember, downside on pound chief gonna give you a bullish wave on the euro pound for upside. Yeah, so once price gonna complete that wave, this wave, so we're gonna start to look for it to get down again from that top. All right, so same like the previous week. I have shown you the same pattern, same, bigger time frame last week as well. All right, so same view, same like the previous week. First of all, go for that trade, and once price going to complete that corrective uptrend, corrective wave. All right, similar like this previous one. You guys can see that, yeah? You see that? Yeah, you see that? Okay, there's going to be another impulsive move to the downside like that one. All right, once price going to complete that wave, back to the bottom again. Okay, so currently we are not anticipating, we are not looking for this breakout and continuation. But once price going to reach to that top, we will decide at that area. Either price going to continue for further upside or going to get down within that bigger daily correction, bigger daily corrective descending channel. All right, so same like previous week, watch for a correction on lower time frame and head to the buy for more upside. Actually, there is a correction, okay, but make sure you buy carefully at the current price, because price within the middle of the pattern. All right, so watch for this to continue like that. You see that? All right, so continuation for upside. Couple of more bars, break up and continuation. If correction is going to get a bigger, all right, still look for it to go back up. There is a buy setup, buy opportunity for upside, not continue, not drop to the downside. All right, if you remember the last week, you know that where I was showing you buy setup last week. All right, so just watch it to continue for upside. So dollar index, you guys know that. What is the longer term perspective on this pair? Longer term is a reversal on the dollar index. Go back up. All right, go back up. Okay, but currently, you guys need to look for it to sell, not for buy. Okay, this trade. Okay, if it is going to give you that wave, it will correct. Okay, it will correct. That's how market moves. Okay, it will correct back, will give you a correction, and then will start to continue for upside. Yeah, so you're gonna see a head and shoulder pattern formation once price gonna correct back. All right, continuation for head and shoulder, correction, and continuation for upside. You see that correction all the time when price start to form a trend. Okay, so last week, as I said you guys, you need to watch for a correction before you go for short on the DXY. And if break up, watch for a correction and short term buy. So price has just completed the breakup and short term bullish wave. You guys can see that, yeah? Okay, so this correction broken up and aggressive move. You see that? All right, that's what I was asking you to look for before you buy the DXY last week. All right, so flag continuation to the upside. Yeah, so that short-term wave completed. So what you guys need to look for this week, breakdown. Okay, breakdown of this ascending wedge. All right, breakdown of this ascending wedge and drop back to the bottom. All right, so aggressive move, correction, and this is what we are looking for. Okay, this is the trade we are looking for. Okay, so if this wave is going to be a corrective, as I said, correction, we're going to start to look for it to continue for more upside. All right, okay, so go for that trade this week. Okay, stronger impulsive move and look for it to get down. So make sure you get into the market. Then when you see impulsive move is going to appear over there from top and breaking down the wedge. Okay, just simply join that. If you don't see that impulsive move and price is going to give you another correction like this previous one, there's going to be a short-term buy. Okay, similar move like that. There's going to be a short-term buy again. All right, but at the end, this is going to be the wave you guys need to look for. Okay, so pattern going to change slightly if correction is going to appear over there from high. All right, so we are still looking for the correction on the DXY before DXY start to continue for upside. Okay, so let me show you slightly differently this pair, Euro USD, so that you guys can get the idea. So good luck. Good luck, Chris. If you are holding your long position from the 105, just enjoy. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your profit. More upside is possible on the dollar yen. Okay, so let me show you the Euro USD slightly from different angle so that you guys can get the idea what's happening over there on the Euro dollar. All right, so you see that trend, okay, that trend. Okay, so looks aggressive, similar behavior. You see that? You see that, yeah? All right, if price has confirmed the bearish trend and going to test that 105 or 104 area again in future. Okay, so what you're gonna see a correction at this area. Okay, you're gonna see correction like that. Okay, you see that correction? Okay, that was also a correction, retracement back to 100%. Okay, you see that correction? Okay, so watch for this correction before you start to sell the Euro USD for longer term to the downside. Okay, this correction and then drop. Okay, so you're gonna see head and shoulder pattern formation here on Euro dollar as well, similar like the DXY. Okay, so again this week you guys need to look for it to go back up, give you a correction. All right, give you a correction before continuation to the downside. Okay, give you a correction and then continue to the downside. All right, so if you're not going to see that correction and price is going to rise aggressively, giving you a correction and going to form new high, going to break that high. Okay, so still you need to look for buy. So there was a short-term sell last week. If you guys remember that, I have shown you what you need to look for that short-term sell. If you have taken that short-term sell, you should already be out from the market. You should not stay into the market. All right, because the bearish wave has completed. Okay, this bearish wave has completed. You see that? That's what I was asking you to look for before you jump into the market for the downside. Okay, aggressive move, correction, more downside. Okay, if you don't see that and you see correction, buy. Okay, so you haven't seen that correction, so there wasn't a buy setup. You have seen stronger impulsive move, breakdown, correction, more downside. Okay, correction, more downside. Another correction, more downside. All right, so you guys need to look for, before you're gonna start to sell the Euro USD, at least you guys need to look for another correction similar like that before you jump into the market for more downside like that. All right, so before you go for this kind of trade, watch for that correction. Okay, before you trade to the downside. All right, so this trade is not there for this week. All right, this correction is not there for this week. Okay, sorry, this trade is not there. Okay, this trade is not there for this week. You can't trade for that move until you're gonna see that correction. All right, so what you guys need to look for, buy setup on the Euro USD. Okay, buy setup, aggressive move from the bottom. All right, currently price is just trying to rise aggressively. Yeah, so aggressive move, correction. Okay, and keep buying the Euro USD back to the 122, 125 areas. All right. Okay, look for this aggressive move from the bottom. If you don't see that aggressive move, you see another correction, there is another short-term sell. All right, so buy setup is over there on the Euro USD. Look for buy setup for upside, similar like the DXY. Oh, all right, so very soon you guys gonna see that price gonna start to rise aggressively on the Euro USD for upside, because there is a price has just lost its momentum for the downside. We can see that clearly. Okay, so soon you guys are gonna see that move. Okay, so look for buy. If prices just keep pushing for the downside, they're going to be very small trade on 15-minute time frame. I don't think so you guys need to consider that trade. You should consider for it to go back up, buy setup. All right, buy setup. So Dollar Chief. All right, so let me show you what we are looking for on the Dollar Chief. Okay, so that's currently what you guys having. All right, this correction is just developing over there. All right, so before you trade for that move, you need to watch for this correction to finish. All right, so currently we are selling for that correction back to that trend line. We are selling the Dollar Chief, and we are looking for this trade. Okay, we are not looking for that trade. Currently, we are looking for this trade. So we're gonna consider that trade once we're gonna see correction has just completed, and price is not going to get down anymore, and we are having more upside. So we're gonna take that short-term sell against the trend, this trend, and we're gonna look for short-term buy before we're gonna start to sell the Dollar Chief again from top. All right. So what you guys need to look for this week: completion of that correction. All right, so you see that correction is just appearing over there. All right, so that correction is just appearing over there. All right, so what you guys need to look for, completion before you buy for that trade, completion of this correction. And once price is going to complete that correction, then go for that trade. You can buy the breakout, or you can buy before the breakout somewhere here. I'll try my best to update that chart once I will see that it is not going to get down and going to go back up. All right, so far, you guys need to look for this trade. Aggressive move, breakdown, continuation, and drop. Okay, this is what we are looking for. All right, so we are not looking for this move. So we're going to look for that move then when we're going to see that correction has just completed. Okay, so look for sell. Okay, this correction breakdown. Okay, basically this is a correction. All right, so price can go for another up move within that correction and can test that top and can drop. Okay, so sell setup somewhere here or in stronger breakdown. Okay, at this area or at this stronger breakdown. All right, and correction, and just keep selling the Dollar Chief for the downside. Okay, so there's going to be a big drop on the Dollar Chief very soon. Okay, so keep eye on this pair. This is going to be a very nice trade. If you're going to see drop, big money going to be over there in coming days. Okay, so almost 10% drop. 10% drop going to be over there. Big wave. The wave which you guys have just seen from the bottom. Yeah, similar wave going to be over there. So watch for sell. Dollar yen. So just enjoy. If you are holding your dollar yen long from the bottom, just enjoy. But make sure you don't give that money back to the market. All right, okay, because this pattern is about to finish. All right, this wave is about to finish. All right, so we are not looking for this move anymore. All right, we don't think so that price gonna keep pushing for upside up to 122 area. All right, so it can test that top. All right, where we can see change in pattern formation. This channel gonna change. All right, up to 114. Currently, prices just keep pushing for upside. If you are holding your long position from the bottom, stay in, watch for it to continue for more upside. Okay, so just get ready for this next drop back to the bottom again. All right, currently that sell is not ready. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so if you want to understand that how that wave appeared, how that wave appeared, this wave, go to this chart and watch these updates. You're gonna understand how pattern develops, how you watch these charts, these updates, how pattern develops and how next wave appeared. All right, so watch these updates, so you're gonna understand for next time how we track the waves. Okay, so this is the next possibility, guys. This short-term move is just completing over there. Yeah, this small move is just completing over there. So we are not looking for that currently. We are looking for this move. Okay, so price is not ready. It is not ready for that drop currently. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, I will show you on lower time frame for this week. Once you're gonna see that, then start to sell the dollar yen. Take off your profit and start to sell the dollar yen. Okay, so this is what we are having currently. That wave is just completing. Okay, so if you're gonna see another correction, short-term buy. All right, very short-term buy. Okay, if you're gonna see another correction, there's gonna be another short-term buy. Okay, this short-term buy can hit the top 114 area, but before you buy the dollar yen, make sure you see that correction. Okay, there is no correction currently. Price is just forming small correction in 15-minute time frame and just keep pushing for upside. At least you need to watch for this correction on 1 hour time frame or on 4 hour time frame before you go for that trade. All right, okay, before you buy the dollar yen, at least you see that correction. Okay, you see that kind of correction, you see that kind of correction. Okay, you see that kind of correction. Okay, so those who are holding, just hold your trade. Okay, so if you don't see that correction and price is going to fall aggressively, just join that impulsive move. Watch another correction, keep selling the dollar yen. Okay, if you're not gonna see that impulsive move and price is going to give you a one correction and one more bullish wave, just repeat these 2 steps again from the top. Aggressive move, correction, start to sell the dollar yen for the downside. Okay, so currently dollar yen is not ready to trade for either way. It is not ready to trade for upside. It is not ready to trade for downside. Okay, for upside, watch for this to give you a correction before you buy for short term for that move. For sell, keep buy at the current price. If you're gonna see that stronger sell is just coming over there, just join that sell. Take off your profit, join that sell. Watch for this correction, keep selling the dollar yen back to the bottom. I'll try my best to update this chart once I will see that there is a correction for more upside or we are having reversal. Currently, there is no sign for continuation. There is no sign for reversal. All right. Okay, so currently we are neutral on the dollar yen. We are watching it. We are tracking it for more signs. Either we are having reversal or we are having more upside. All right. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. So in our morning meeting, in our daily morning meeting, we were looking for this breakout. We were watching for this breakout to happen. So breakout is just happening over there. If you guys were following me on the Aussie dollar, US dollar, then you guys already need to be into that trade from the bottom wherever. But you guys already need to be into that trade. Yeah, we are looking for it to reverse and go back up. Go back up. Okay, so that's what price was doing recently. Yeah, so forming another wave. Yeah, correction, another wave, and then forming a flag, forming a head and shoulder, and going up. All right, so we were looking for that breakout in our morning meeting. So if you are following me on TV, on Telegram, or wherever, so you guys already need to be into that trade. So if you are not into that trade, so you're gonna be slightly late over there, make sure you buy carefully now. All right, price slightly has just gone above. If you bought that breakout, perfect, just watch it to continue. If you haven't bought that breakout, let this impulsive move complete, okay, which is just trying to appear over there. Okay, which is just trying to appear over there. A couple of more bars, another correction similar like that correction. Okay, and buy the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so once price gonna hit that trend line, we're gonna watch either we are having one more drop or price is just going to take off for bigger wave to the upside. Okay, either way price gonna go, they're gonna be a good money. Okay, currently we are looking for it to completely reverse from that bottom, keep pushing for upside. We are not anticipating reversal at this area, back one more drop like that if you guys have traded on that wave. Yeah, so currently we are not looking for this move from this area. We are looking for it to keep pushing for upside, big move, give us that top again, test that top again. Okay, so you still can join that wave, but make sure you see completion of that impulse correction and then you buy. I'll try my best. If I see that correction is going to appear over there, I'll update that chart. Yeah, if you still want, update every day on these charts, then you only have one way, and that is you have to join the group. Yeah, there we update charts every day. So I don't update these charts every day on my profile, on TV profile, and on other social sites. Okay, but we update these charts every day in our daily meetings. So you have to buy a membership for that. Okay, so at least this kind of correction. All right, at least that kind of correction and more upside. Okay, so a downside, we are not looking for the downside. I mean, that move, we are not looking for sell on the Aussie dollar, US dollar, although that sell still possible. If that is going to happen, we are again going to be a buyer over there from the bottom on Aussie dollar, US dollar. All right, so sell is, we are not looking for sell. We are looking for this breakout and just continue for the upside. Even though if you guys gonna see, short-term bearish move, then make sure you trade carefully. Okay, so before you go for sell on the Aussie dollar, US dollar for the downside, make sure you see stronger sell first. Okay, correction, and then you go for that trade. Okay, stronger sell, correction, and then you go for that trade. Okay, if you don't see stronger sell and prices just keep forming a correction, just keep buying for upside. Aussie dollar, US dollar for upside. So we are looking for reversal, not continuation anymore on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. All right, so Kiwi dollar and US dollar. Okay, so the longer term view, you guys know that what was the longer term view on the New Zealand dollar and US dollar. Okay, so good. If you are already into that trade from bottom, from 752, good. You guys are just grabbing money from the market. Good work. Okay, good work, my friend. Just enjoy your profit. Okay, so the longer term view, as I have just shown you last week as well, the longer term view is that, okay, this is the wave we are looking for. Go back up. All right, so very simple, very easy. Go back up. Okay, the way we were looking for that wave from top, go down. Okay, some of you guys have traded on that wave. Very simple, very easy. Go back up again. Okay, I'm not going to show you complexity, this and that, and something like that, where you guys gonna start to get confused. So I'm trying to show you easy things, simple things, so that even if you are new into the market, still you can understand which way you need to trade. Okay, so that way. All right, that way for longer term you guys need to trade. Okay, so what was the last trade, last wave, the way we were looking for? Selling the New Zealand dollar from top. Okay, so this bearish wave has completed at the bottom, almost about to complete. Hasn't completed, almost about to complete. All right, so there is a short-term sell setup I will show you guys, and once price is going to complete that, there are updates. If you guys look at those updates, you're going to understand something. All right, okay, so this wave is on its way. Yeah, this wave. Now we're going to look for that move. Okay, similar like that trade, the way you have traded on that wave last time, if you remember. All right, so if you remember, I think I do have that chart. Let me show you that weekly chart so that you guys can understand what is the longer term view. Okay, so this kind of wave. All right, this kind of wave again. Okay, after hitting that bottom at this area. Okay, so this short-term trade. Okay, watch for that short-term trade. This short-term trade, sell back to that bottom and buy. Okay, if you don't see that move, if you don't see that short-term sell, something like that, and price is going to take off, aggressively going to take off, let this impulsive move to finish first, watch for this correction and start to buy the Kiwi dollar. I'll try my best to update this chart. Okay, but first of all, you guys need to look for it to go down for one more drop. So in our morning meeting, we were looking for that short-term bullish wave and then drop. Right, we were looking for that short-term up move and then drop. All right, so watch this area for that move. Okay, if you are not comfortable to sell at this area, then you can sell this breakout. Okay, breakout at this area. And once price is going to complete that short-term sell, look for it to go back up. Yeah, if you don't see that move and price is just going to take off, before you buy, watch for this correction and then start to buy the Kiwi dollar for upside. Okay, so we are looking for one more drop before we're going to start to buy the Kiwi dollar for longer term to the upside. Okay, so the wave going to be quite similar like that. All right, quite similar like that. Quite similar like that. Okay, at this area. Short-term sell. Once price is going to complete that, watch that bottom. Aggressive move from the bottom for upside. Okay. So short-term sell, yeah. So Euro Yen. You guys know that what we are looking for, this bigger pattern to complete and give us a longer term drop. All right, this trade, complete that move and give us a longer term drop to the downside. Okay, so there is a short term setup within this circle for today or tomorrow. You guys can consider that short term setup. So let me finish the setups, so then we're going to look at your questions. All right, so let me finish the setups, otherwise you guys going to get tired. So there are many setups you guys need to consider, Kareem. So, all right, so this short-term setup, and then buy from the bottom. Again. Okay, so you can take that sell setup only on breakout. All right, so we were looking for that sell setup in our morning meeting. Price has just reversed the area, the place we were looking for it to get a down. Yeah. So if you already managed to sell from that high, this area close to that impulse generation point, all right. If not, then watch for this to break down and look for sell on that breakdown. All right, breakdown, sell on breakdown, and test that bottom, take your profit and start to look for buy. Okay, if price is not going to give you breakdown, going to go back up, watch it to break down. All right, as long as price is staying under that area, this is your trade setup. Okay, if going to break up that top, let the price break up clearly that top, let it clearly break up. Okay, clearly break up, watch for continuation and start to buy for upside. Okay, so better to go for short term sell and look for buy from the bottom rather than looking for this trade at this area. All right, okay, so look for this trade and then buy from the bottom. Dollar CAD is almost doing what we were looking for. We were looking for it to get down. All right, so as I said, you guys only can have access to these charts only in the group. So that's what price is just doing. All right, so we were looking for short-term bullish wave in our room and then drop. Yeah, we are looking to buy. We are looking for buy on the gold. Gold will go back up. All right, so this short-term move, we were watching price action at this area. I think you guys remember that last week I have just shown you short-term buy and then drop. Yeah, let me go back to the bigger image and then I'm gonna go back to the lower time frame and we'll remind you something from last week. Okay, so this is your trade. All right, that's the trade you guys need to look for. Okay, so at this area we're gonna watch either we are having one more up move after completion of that simple ABC move or price is just going to get down. Okay, so this is your trade, the trade you guys need to look for. Okay, so we are still looking for the big wave to complete. All right, this move to complete, this wave to complete back to the bottom. All right, this wave to complete. All right, this wave to complete at the bottom. So still you guys have some potential over there. All right, so I think you guys remember that chart, this idea. Okay, so as I have just shown you, we were anticipating that pattern formation before it appears. All right, so we were anticipating that one more bullish wave and reversal at this area and then that drop. And now we are looking for it to break down and continuation to the downside. If we're not going to see breakdown and price going to go back up, we will take off short-term, sell at this area, short-term buy, and we're going to look for it to get down. As long as price going to stay within this correction and correction going to keep getting bigger, we will remain bearish. Okay, so once price going to break above that top, just keep in your mind. Once price going to break that top, your sell setup is going to change. All right, so we are now anticipating that price going to break above that top. So we are holding sell on the dollar CAD for more downside. Okay, so what you guys need to do, if you already into that trade, perfect. All right, and watch this to break down and continuation to the downside. All right, so you still can get a chance to sell the dollar CAD. You still can get a chance to sell the dollar CAD, but make sure you sell it carefully, because if you're going to sell at the current price, your sell going to be slightly late over there. Okay, slightly late over there because you missed the top. All right, so what you need to look for, this is the trade, all right? The trade we are looking for. Okay, break down and keep pushing for the downside. We are holding sell already on the dollar cat. So if you are not in, what you need to look for, a correction, and try to get into that trade. You see that? You see these corrections? You see these corrections? Okay, another correction, slightly bigger one, and look for that correction to break down and keep pushing more downside, that bottom, and keep pushing more downside. Okay, if you don't see that correction and prices just keep pushing for the downside, you're going to be late on that entry. You're going to be late on that sell. Okay, so then only wait and watch for this pattern to go back up for one more up move and then sell from that top. Okay, so don't sell on that breakout, on the bigger 4-hour time, pattern breakdown. You're gonna be very, very late. You are already late on this pair. Okay, so better to wait and watch for this correction to appear and then look for breakdown. If you're not gonna see that correction and price is going to get down, wait and watch for it to go back up and look for sell from high again, or let the price go back up again and then sell. All right. Okay, so don't go for this breakout. Don't go for that 4-hour breakout. So better to watch for the 15-minute correction. If you see that, sell it. Okay, if you see that 15-minute correction at this area, sell it, break down, and watch for this to continue more downside. Okay, make sure you take one trade at one time. Either you take sell on the the dollar CAD, or you take the sell on the Kiwi dollar. All right. If this pair is gonna keep pushing for the downside, you're not gonna see short-term sell on the Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar will break up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so take one sell at a one time. I'm showing sell on both pairs. All right, so if this is going to break down, you're not going to see that move. Price going to break up, continuation, and keep pushing for the upside. All right, or we're going to see bigger correction before we're going to see drop at this area, bigger correction. Okay. All right, so make sure you trade on one pair at a one time. I mean, sell one pair at a one time, because if you're gonna sell the dollar CAD, basically you are selling the dollar against the CAD, and at the same time you are buying the dollar against the Kiwi. If you're gonna sell at this area, okay, so make sure you trade carefully and diversify your risk. Okay, so we are looking for the dollar CAD to keep pushing for the downside. If we're not gonna see breakdown, yeah, then go for short-term buy and look for this triangle to break down. I have just shown you example before. So EuroCAD, you guys know that where the EuroCAD is heading. All right, so I'm showing you that weekly chart again, so that you can understand that where it is going. All right, so still potential is there. So correction, slightly bigger correction and drop. All right, so you don't have that bigger correction currently on the EuroCAD. Okay, you don't have a bigger correction, so bigger correction is expected very soon, like that. All right, bigger correction is expected like that before we're gonna see more downside. So what you guys need to look for this week. Okay, so they're gonna be another short-term sell like that. Okay, this correction is just developing over there. All right, so let this one more up move appear, short-term bullish move. Once price gonna come pattern, watch for them more downside. Okay, all right, like that we short-term sell like that. All right, like sell. Okay, if this correction is going to get bigger. All right, so if going to get a bigger, short-term buy gonna be over there, but make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, if you're gonna buy for that trade, this is gonna it's gonna carry. Okay, that for just flag. Let's wire this and okay, if you I'm just doing you still previous shot has we are looking for it. Is that ready for reversal? No, but it is forming the top, trying to form a top. So there was a short-term buy setup. We were looking for that short-term buy setup in our room. That buy setup is just going to complete, at that top. All right, so watch for that top for reversal. All right, so bigger image is same like the previous week. There was a short-term buy setup. We were looking for that short-term buy setup in our room. All right, so this flag to continue, the simple ABC move to continue for upside. All right, so price is just, we were looking for buy at this area. So price is just going above from that bottom. So now we are looking for it to break up, form new high, and give us a reversal from top, correction, and keep pushing for the downside. All right, so still you guys can join that buy setup for short term for upside, but not at not at a current price. All right, so similar like the dollar CAD. Okay, watch for this correction. All right, once that correction gonna appear over there, look for it to continue for upside. All right, so we were looking for buy in our room for that simple ABC move. Even when price was there, we were looking for a reversal at this area. So price just reversed from that area. So you're gonna be late over there if you're gonna buy at the current price. Yeah. So before you buy, watch for this correction and that short-term trade. And once price gonna complete that, look for reversal on the CAD chief. Okay. Make sure once you're gonna start to look for reversal on the CAD chief, there's going to be a bigger correction on the EuroCAD, or we're going to see reversal on the EuroCAD. I'll try my best to update that chart. All right. So trade carefully. So pound yen. I think you guys remember that I have shown you last week this pattern as well. All right. So same trade. Same trade like the previous week. All right. So watch for this flag to break down. Yeah, break down and give you that trade. And once you're going to get that trade, watch for that trade. All right. Go back up and then drop. All right. So I hope you guys are going to see these moves during this week. So for bigger perspective, okay, maybe, guys, maybe we're not gonna see that pattern, this simple ABC flat, the flat I'm just showing you. Okay, maybe we're not gonna see that flat, and price just gonna keep pushing to the downside at the current price. Okay, maybe you guys not gonna see that move, and price gonna keep pushing for the downside. Yeah, you know that longer term we are bearish. For longer term we are bearish on the all pound pairs. All right, let me show you the chart on the pound yen, and then I will let you know what you guys need to look for on the lower time frame where you can get the entries. Okay, so this is the longer term view, similar like the pound dollar. Yeah, keep pushing for the downside. Okay, this might be a correction for more downside. Maybe you guys not gonna see one more up move. Okay, maybe you guys not gonna see that simple ABC flat. Okay, and this is the final correction before we're gonna see more downside. So try to be into that trade. Try to take that trade and watch the bottom for breakdown and continuation to the downside. So we were looking for sell in our room from high, this area on Friday, that area on Friday, and this flag and breakdown. So what you guys need to look for, if you're already into that trade, perfect. If you are not into that trade, make sure you sell the breakout carefully. All right, make sure you sell the breakout. Yeah, so they're only going to be a breakout entry now. All right, breakout and keep pushing for the downside. Make sure you sell that breakout carefully. Okay, if you're not going to see breakout, what price going to do? Going to give you another move, another way within that pattern. Okay, and going to give you another chance to sell before the breakout for more downside. All right, from that high. All right. Okay, so you only can sell the breakout and continuation to the downside. Price is just trying to break down 1 hour flag or flat channel at this area. All right, so this breakdown, okay, aggressive breakdown, sell it and watch it to continue. If you don't see that breakout and price is just going to reverse, short them buy like that and sell again from that top. All right, this is the pattern which is going to break down. All right, so this is going to be this might be a final correction on the pound yen for the big drop. Okay, so pound dollar is still there where we have left it last week. All right, so some guys were just commenting on the YouTube and was talking about that I'm saying this and that, if this and if that, and do this and do that. So I just realized that that guy is completely blank. He has no idea, no clue what we are looking for and how we are trading. Definitely, if you don't understand the technique, the strategy which we are using, so you only gonna see on your screen these yellow lines, blue arrows, and these call up signs. Yeah, otherwise you're not gonna see, you're not gonna understand what price is just doing. Yeah. All right. So we look for something before we jump into the market. All right, if we don't see that, we just wait for that to appear on our chart before we make a decision to get into the market. Okay, so basically when we were looking for sell on the pound dollar from that top, that high, it was testing a longer term top, longer term 786, I mean longer big fall, impulsive testing for impulse generation point. We call that impulse generation point 786 after the big fall. That was an ideal place to go for sell for longer term on this pair. All right, so it has just started that move. You see that how strong that move is just appearing over there. All right, now any trade we are looking for at the current price, we are looking for the continuation, either for the continuation or for reversal, either for continuation or reversal. Okay, for continuation we need to see some signs. Yeah, for reversal we need to see some signs. We need to see some price action. If we see that, we are looking for reversal. If we don't see that, we see continuation patterns, we see continuation signal on our chart. We are looking for it to sell. We are not looking for reversal. So if you don't have clue, don't have idea about that, just don't guess or don't comment without without having any clue about our chart. All right, so this is what we are looking for. Just look at these charts. Look at these charts. Okay, this is the start of the fall. Start of the fall. Okay, these are the continuation setups which we were looking for. All right, so we were looking for it to give us a correction and keep pushing for the downside. If you have no clue about that, definitely these yellow lines and blue arrows not going to help you at all. Okay, we were watching price action, so price breaking down, the bigger longer term trend. These are the possibilities which we can see on our chart. All right, so correction, move downside, impulse, reversal. If you don't know what is impulse, if you don't know what is correction, I'm sorry. These yellow lines and these blue lines not going to help you at all. You're going to keep losing your money. All right, so trade carefully. So let's talk about the current chart. All right, so what you guys need to look for, same like the previous week, price still there, impulsive move, correction, going back up. All right, if you don't see that, you're gonna see correction is going to get bigger. Yeah, correction is going to get bigger like that. More downside. All right. Okay, so currently what we are having on our chart, we are having a correction. All right. This is a correction. Price has just completed that correction and trying to break down and trying to form a new impulse, another impulse. Okay, so if you see that impulse, price is just giving you another impulse. Before you jump into the market, watch for another correction for more downside. All right, so what I said last week, if you remember that, there is a short-term sell. Take that sell. And once price is going to hit that bottom, watch for reversal. All right, so maybe you guys remember that sell. Okay, this flag. This sell. This sell. Okay, so that sell has just completed last week. What you need to look for now on this chart, watch for this impulsive move. If you see that, buy. If you don't see that, don't buy. All right, short-term buy gonna be over there like that. Short-term buy. All right, so I'm talking about reversal on the pound dollar. Okay, correction and reversal. All right, so if you don't see that aggressive move, if you see this correction like that, go for that short-term sell again. All right, like that short-term sell. If you see that correction, go for short-term sell again. Okay, so from bottom, look for it to give you a stronger impulsive move and stronger price action and reversal. Simply we call that first impulse. Watch for first impulse. If you see first impulse, look for buy. If you don't see first impulse, you see another short-term correction, short-term sell setup going to be over there. All right. So watch for first impulse and short-term correction for either way the trade setup you are looking for. If you're looking for continuation, at least you need to watch for the correction. If looking for reversal, first impulse. All right, price has just completed that daily correction. All right, so I'm anticipating it to complete that impulse. Don't give me that correction. Give me that impulse. Complete that impulse and give me correction after completing that impulse and give me more downside. All right, so there is no sign at all for reversal on current price for upside. Okay, so let me show you the bigger chart again, guys, so that you can understand what's happening on the bigger time frame. Okay, basically this trend is trying to continue. All right, this trend is trying to continue, yeah, at this area. Okay, correction and drop. Okay, so we still can see that one more up move. All right, so potential is there on both sides. On this pair, potential is there on both sides. All right, so more downside, lot of potential. If we don't see that more upside and price is just going to go back up, still there going to be a that kind of wave. All right, so just keep following me for update on this chart. Wait for my update, or the way I have just explained to you. Watch for the first impulse before you buy, or watch for the correction before you go for short-term sell with the previous trend. Gold is quite similar like the pound dollar. All right, so what we are looking for, we are looking for it to go back up. Okay, this is what we are looking for, this trade. Oh yeah, that trade. Okay, so you only can sell the gold for longer term to the downside once you're going to see that this bigger trend is going to break down. You see that? This is the trend. This is the trend. Okay, once you're going to see that this trend is going to break down and you are having correction, then you're going to start to sell the gold for longer term to the downside back to that bottom. All right, so you don't have that scenario. So just watch it to go back up. Okay, watch it to go back up. That's your trade. All right, so some change, slight change came over there last week. If you guys remember that, I was showing you continuation, but we haven't seen continuation. Price just broken down that pattern. All right, this pattern broken down. All right, so slightly went below that bottom, but still there going to be a buy setup. All right, still going to be a buy setup. So if you guys remember the gold chart, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this chart, December 5. Okay, so we were looking for buy at that bottom, price broken down. All right, so form new low and reverse from the bottom aggressively. So we didn't buy at this area. When we have seen first impulse, we started to buy the gold from the bottom, this chart. Okay, so same setup, same thing again. All right, so same setup. Watch for this kind of breakout, correction, another breakout, correction, another breakout, and just keep buying the gold for upside. All right, so price was just keep pushing for upside on the gold. All right, so sorry, let me show you the bigger chart. Okay, so that wave. That way we were looking from that bottom right up to that area. All right, so same setup. Okay, so same setup, go back up, break up. All right, break up, correction, go back up. All right, so watch this descending trend reversal channel to break up aggressively and give you a correction and just keep pushing for upside. Okay, so break up aggressively, give you a correction, break up, correction, break up. Yeah, the example which I've just shown you. If you don't see stronger break up, go for that short-term trade. All right, go for that short-term trade and watch for it to break up again from the bottom. All right, so look for buy on the gold. So sell has just completed, short-term sell has just completed over there. So look for gold to go back up. Okay, so silver, simply just keep buying the silver every time when it is just testing the 1620 area. All right, so we are already buying the silver. You guys know that what is the longer term or bigger chart, longer term perspective. We are looking for soon we're going to see break up and this wave. All right, soon we're going to see that wave. That's your longer term view. Okay, so just keep buying at this area. Keep buying the silver at this area. Even if price is going to give you another wave to the bottom, back to the bottom, forming new low. All right, buy the silver. Okay, buy the silver within these areas, back to these bottom. Soon we're going to see that move, this big move, big wave, aggressive move. Going to be very aggressive for upside. Buy silver and hold. Okay, so if you see one more drop, buy the silver. All right, so pound CAD. As I said last week, yeah, it is going the way we were looking for since very long. All right, and you see that finally pound CAD is just breaking down. So what you guys need to look for, a bigger correction before you join for more downside. All right, so bigger correction at this area, bigger correction than that drop. Okay, so this kind of correction, you see that before you trade for that move. All right, bigger correction. So currently trend is very sharp. Short-term setups you guys can take, but make sure you take profit on time. If you guys remember that last week I was showing you this continuation setup. Yeah, continuation setup. So price broken down, just changed the pattern and breaking down. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, currently it is just breaking down. It can keep pushing for more downside because the CAD is getting strong. Okay, and the pound is getting worse. Yeah. All right, so you guys already need to be into that trade. Last week I was showing you that trade. Okay, so let this impulse complete. All right, so watch for another correction. All right, similar like that correction, and this is your trade. All right, continuation to the downside. Okay, so if this correction is going to get a bigger daily correction, okay, so let that daily correction complete and start to continue to sell the pound CAD for more downside. Okay, so just continuation on this pair for more downside, All right, so this pair as well, you see that it is breaking and going down. Yeah, going down. So what you need to look for, another correction and keep selling the pound Aussie dollar for more downside. Okay, what is the bigger image, bigger structure? This is the bigger image. Okay, big fall, big drop, this big drop. All right, so another correction on lower time frame and just keep selling the pound Aussie dollar for more downside. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so just look for another correction like that one. Okay, and simply breakdown and continuation. All right, so you see that correction, you see that correction, you see that correction, another correction, post stop behind that, and drop. Yeah, I hope we're gonna see correction this week. It is not ready to sell this week. Yeah, it was ready last week when it was forming a correction. So the bearish wave is just completing over there for next impulsive move. All right, so on this pair, Same like the other, yeah, big drop. Same like the pound chief, same like the pound dollar. All pound pairs need to fall for a big time. Okay, this move, this wave. For this week, what you guys need to look for, short term buy. All right, short term buy from the bottom and sell from the top again. Yeah, if you don't see price is going to go back up and going to give you another correction at this area, so buy from that bottom, short term buy, and then sell. All right, so slightly against the pound dollar, against the pound, you know, pound yen and pound CAD and other pairs. Yeah, so on those pairs, I'm asking you to look for correction. And on this pair, asking you to look for buy. Yeah, if you're gonna see correction on those pairs, on pound chief and all those pairs, you're gonna see short term buy on this pair. Okay, so short term buy on this pair and then drop back to that top like that one. Yeah, I've shown you that buy, short term buy as well, if you guys remember that from this area. Okay, short term buy back to that top and sell. If you don't see any price action and price is going to give you another correction, breakdown setup. Okay, so pound Aussie dollar is finally going to get down, breaking down, yeah, for big time. We didn't see one more up move. And the big drop. Don't miss this fall. All right, so breakdown is just coming over there. So very simple and easy step you guys need to do. Okay, you just need to watch for another correction at this area on lower time frame for more downside. Okay, so Aussie dollar started to go back up. Okay, watch for another correction. So currently upside is that's likely just another correction. Okay, another correction like that. Okay, and keep selling this pair. All right, so buy, we are not currently looking for buy on this pair, although this pair still can go for another up move. All right, this pair still can go for another up move, bullish wave. All right, so still ABC move, still can go back up for one more up move. All right, like that. Okay, so for that up move, so just simply before you sell, watch for this correction. Before you buy, watch for first impulse. All right, if you see that first impulse is going to appear over there, that's your trade. If correction, continuation. All right, so Euro New Zealand dollar, I hope you guys are already into that trade. I was showing you this trade since last couple of days, yeah, or even couple of weeks. So hope you guys are already into that trade. So same like the Euro New Zealand dollar, yeah, so big drop on this pair. All right, so let me show you the bigger weekly time frame so that you guys can get the idea what's happening on this pair, what's Euro New Zealand dollar is doing. Okay, so this flag needs to break down for longer term. Don't miss this fall. What I said on that day when I was showing you EuroCAD sell. Anyone remember that? Maybe you guys don't. Yeah, big drop on the EuroCAD which has just gone. That drop has just gone. Big fall on the EuroCAD weekly time frame. But these two pairs still there. Euro New Zealand dollar and Euro Aussie dollar still at the top. These two pairs gonna follow EuroCAD. Okay, so big drop gonna be over there on these two pairs as well. These two pairs gonna follow the EuroCAD. Okay, this bigger daily flag, weekly flag needs to break down from more downside. Okay, so you guys already need to be into that trade. I have updated this chart couple of times. If you are not following me on this chart, you are missing, good trades on this pair. Okay, so you see that this correction, this weekly correction needs to break down. Okay, so you are selling at that top. All right, so for this move, okay, upside is just limited. Upside is not there, so upside is not there. So big money, yeah, big drop on the euro New Zealand dollar. So what is next for this week? We are already holding our trades on this pair for more downside. We were looking for this correction to complete and give us another opportunity. Correction is not completing, breaking down. Yeah, so we were looking for this correction, even that correction, even before that correction appear over there. Yeah, as I said, you guys only can have access to these charts in the group. You can't get the access to these charts on somewhere else. All right, so you see that we were watching for that correction. All right, so once that correction appeared, we were looking for it to break down. We were selling, yeah, that correction. And once that correction completed, we were looking for it to give us another correction. Give us another correction and drop to the downside. Okay, now the continuation, we are looking for it to continue for more downside. Okay, that's what we were looking for before the correction, which is just currently forming over there. Yeah, this is what we were looking for. Yeah, this correction, completion of that impulse when price was there at that area, completion of that impulsive move, complete that wave and give us a correction and go down. All right, so currently flag has just broken down, but that flag can turn into another pattern formation. So still you guys need to look for this correction for more downside. All right, so still you guys need to watch for this correction to form. All right, so one more up move, like expanding triangle, similar pattern formation like that, guys. All right, and give us one more move down and break down that bottom, weekly bottom for more downside. Okay, so this week that trade, yeah, this completion of that correction. Yeah, so search sell setup somewhere here close to that top. All right, continuation to the downside rather than going for the breakout. So CAD yen, we are not looking for setup on the CAD yen currently because it is not ready to trade either way. So we're gonna start to sell the CAD yen. All right, so I'm just going to show you quickly. Yeah, so we're gonna look for this trade. Yeah, so this trade. So we're gonna look for it to break down, and once price gonna complete that move, we're gonna look for it to continue to the downside. Continue, yeah. So there is no potential setup on these two pairs, yeah. But buy the Kiwi dollar and yen. Buy this pair. Okay, maybe you guys remember that I have shown you that before last week. Yeah, so buy this pair. Okay, that trade correction and go for that trade. All right, so watch for correction on 4-hour time frame and buy. All right, so Euro Chief, I hope you guys already into that trade. Yes, was showing you breakdown last week. Yeah, sell this breakout. All right, so sell this breakout. Okay, so similar like that, watch for another correction and sell that breakdown. Okay, so big potential gonna be over there on the Euro Chief for downside. Hardly price gonna go above the 120. Okay, so they're gonna be a short-term trade. Okay, back to that bottom. So once price gonna hit that bottom, watch it. Either going to break down or are going to go back up for one more move. If so, take off your profit, sell it again. Okay, take off your profit, go for short-term buy like that trade, and sell it again from 120 Euro Chief. All right, so sell it every time when it is hitting the 120 area. Okay, so far for this week, this correction which is just trying to develop over there, let this correction complete, go for this trade. Okay, if you don't see that correction, watch for first impulse, correction, short term buy, sell it again from top. All right, so just look at this chart. Some of you guys were saying coming on my YouTube channel and were commenting that this pair not gonna go back up. So finally going. All right, so slowly just going. Okay, so what you're gonna see, yeah, if this is going to be a correction, you're gonna see another drop like that. Okay, so far you guys just need to watch for another correction and just continuation on the dollar end. Continuation, formation, and just look for it to go back up where it was recently. All right, correction. You see that correction? Again, go back up. So oil, as I said last week, oil is not ready. So same like this week as well. If you're gonna see correction, short term buy. Okay, soon you guys gonna see oil gonna drop very aggressively. Oil has tired. All right, so 80 is very expensive. 80 area. Soon you guys gonna see very strong sell on the oil. Okay, wait for that stronger sell correction and sell the oil back to the 60 or 50 areas. Okay, first impulse, as I said before, first impulse. Watch for the first impulse. So oil is just short term, keep pushing for upside. If you see flag, short term buy, yeah, these flags, yeah, so another short term buy gonna be over there, but make sure for sell you see first impulse and start to sell the oil for longer term to the downside. Currently there is no perfect sell setup on the oil. Short term buy is there, watch for that. Okay, so natural gas, short term sell and buy from the bottom. Yeah, so showing you this drop since last couple of weeks. Okay, breakdown, form new low, and then go back up. All right, so this is your trade for this week, and then go back up. All right, so look for sell the natural gas from the current price. And platinum is going to bounce back. We were talking about this pair in our meeting today, morning meeting. So just bouncing back. All right, so we were looking for buy the platinum from the bottom. So there's going to be a good opportunity, guys. If you are following me on this pair, you know that what we were looking for and what we are looking for now on this pair. Yeah, we were looking for it to complete the bearish wave. Let me show you the previous chart so that you guys can get the idea what was happening and what you need to look for now. Okay, so that was the first chart. We were looking for buy from the bottom. Okay, so price completed that wave. All right, so when price completed that wave, we started to look for sell from that top. All right, that trade, go back, hit the bottom again. So price is just hitting the bottom again. Okay, so what is next? Yeah, all these are the updates. You guys can have a look on these updates. Okay, so the next step is this. I have shown you short-term sell on this pair last week as well, if you guys remember that. All right, so now this is your next move. All right, start to look for buy on the platinum. All right, so same move, same wave like this. All right, so same wave like that. This move, huge potential gonna be over there. All right, so if you guys remember that, last week I have shown you that short-term sell. All right, breakdown and continuation. Okay, so watch for this correction and look for it to continue for upside. Buy. Yeah, if forming new low coming close to the 870, 860, buy. No sell setup is there anymore. Okay, so Nasdaq 100 index, same like the previous week, price still there. Correction, watch it to continue for more upside. Okay, this to break up and continuation. All right, so you guys know that what I was showing you last week. I think I don't need to go back to the bigger time frame and don't need to show you the past charts again. You know that you are following me, yeah. I think you know what price is just doing. Yeah, so correction, keep pushing for upside. Yeah, 30,000 on Dow Jones. Your target is 30,000. So S&P 500 seem like that. All right, so your target is 3,000. The S&P 500 continuation. All right, so correction, which is just developing over there, break up and continue to the 30,000. All right, so many indexes has just completed the wave which I was showing you. Just look at that. All right, so 100 index is just forming news. Yeah, it is forming a news. So people are talking about this, that the 100 index, UK 100 index, is forming record. All right, so just type it. All right, so just look at that latest news and analysis. Just look at that. It's breaking stories and just forming record high. Just look at that 8 hours ago. All right, 8 hours ago, record high. And when I was asking you to look for buy, do you remember? I hope you do. When it was at the bottom, right? When it was at the bottom, I was asking you to look for buy the 100x. All right, so go on. You don't have any more setup on the UK 100x. It can stay at the top and gonna drop back. Then you're gonna see setup. So if I see, I will let you know, guys. There is a setup. So just be patient. Be patient. So same here on the Nike continuation. Yeah, continuation same like the previous week. Form new high. All right, correction. Keep pushing for upside. All right, so all these indexes are just going up. If you guys remember that, I have said the dollar yen gonna go back up, and at the same time you're gonna see all these indexes gonna go back up. If you don't remember, go back to the previous weekly market outlook. You're gonna see over there. I'm pretty much sure that was the March meeting, March weekly market outlook. Okay, so correction, continuation. All right, so Euro stock, no more setup on the Euro stock. It is already hitting the top. You should not be interested to trade on the Euro stock. So all these are just hitting the new high. Just don't consider these anymore for setup. So if I see, I will let you know there is setup on the index market. Okay, so let's look at the crypto market. Crypto market is going to be very interesting in coming days. Yeah. Okay, so still you guys need to look for it to go down. Okay, you guys still need to look for it to break down and hit the 6,000 area and look for buy. Yeah, so short term sell setup. All right, so sell the stronger breakdown. All right, this correction which is just broken down. So same setup across the board. Yeah, so longer term, buying the Bitcoin from bottom. So I think let me look at that. Yeah, this is the bigger image. All right, so short term, one more drop, test that bottom, and go back up. All right, so go back up. All right, so another breakdown. All right, sell another strong breakdown. All right, so like that. All right, like that. Okay, so sell another strong breakdown. Test that 6,000 area and start to buy. So same pattern formation across the board. All right, so Ethereum, I have shown you last week these crypto altcoins with so much details. So we are still there where we left these charts last week. Okay, breakdown, stronger breakdown on this chart as well, and one more drop. Okay, one more drop, and look for buy again from the bottom. Oita. All right, so one more drop. Okay, so it is forming a very nice continuation formation. Just look for it to break down and test that bottom again and buy at the bottom for longer term. All right, so still there going to be a very huge potential on all these coins. Okay, so one more drop, test that bottom or this bottom, and boom. Okay, so short term sell on stronger breakdown. Yeah, so sell on stronger breakdown like that, and continuation back to the bottom. So make sure you sell it carefully. All right, you're selling already at the bottom, so you're only gonna get small money and longer term buy. So same here. Have shown you this chart last week as well. All right, so we are just heading to that way, the way we were looking for last week. Okay, one more drop. Test the 40 area. All right, one more breakdown and longer term buy. Okay, so short term drop, this drop. Okay, so let me look at that previous chart if I have updated that chart so that you guys can understand what's happening over there. Okay, so this move, yeah, this move which is just appearing over there. All right, so that breakdown, so this wave. Okay, so next is buy at the bottom, 40 cent or 50 cent or 30 cent area. All right, so longer term buy. All right, so one more drop, one more breakdown and test the bottom. So longer term, these coins gonna go back up. Have shown you the example last week as well, if you remember, what kind of pattern we're gonna see on these coins. Okay, so this kind of pattern we're gonna see. You see that? This kind of pattern we're gonna see. Very strong rise. Okay, here we are at the bottom currently on the coins which I'm showing you in that move. Okay, so Ethereum, same Oita, Ripple, and same here on them. One same like Ripple, one more drop and go back up for longer term. All right, so stronger breakdown, short term sell and buy for longer term. All right, so Verge coin, same like previous week, yeah, breaking down. All right, so another drop, and that's your trade for longer term. All right, so you see that, yeah, one more drop, and then go back up. All right, so Dash, same like Ripple, one more drop and go back up. You see that? One more drop and go back up. All right, so Monero, one more drop and go back up. All right, so Bitcoin Cash, one more drop and go back up. Litecoin, Okay, so I have shown you flag last week as well. Yeah, so one more drop, go back up. Right, so one more drop on lower time frame at this area. You guys can see that correction. Go back up. All right, so same here. One more drop, go back up. One more drop, go back up. One more drop, go back up. Okay, one more drop and go back up for longer term. Okay, so one more drop and go back up for longer term. All right, so you see this same pattern formation is just forming over there across the board. All right, so one more drop, go back up for longer term. All right, so one more drop, go back up. One more drop, go back up. All right, so one more drop, go back up for longer term. All right, one more drop, go back up for longer term. Same here, one more drop. All right, so one more drop. Okay, almost all these gonna give you one more drop before you're gonna see continuation to the upside. All right, so I think enough for this week. Is there any question? Let me know. Chief Yen is quite similar with quite similar to similar to the Euro Yen. Chief Yen and Euro Yen both follow each other. So no, basically dollar index is running against the platinum. Yeah, but platinum is at the bottom, is at the lowest place. Yeah, we consider news event. News event sometimes give us very important reversals, very good trade setup. So we consider news events. Why don't we consider? Oh yeah, they trade for longer term. They don't consider the charts, the chart patterns or all these things. They just consider prices. They look for longer term. Thank you. We just look for impulse, and we start to put fib lines from impulse generation point to where impulse end. We just use for very simple purpose. We just put that on impulse. Yeah, I have done that. That's part of the training, how we enter into the market. Good. Yeah, we can use that. You can use any indicator, whatever you want. All right, but every single indicator, gonna give you a different view. All right, and some indicators like oscillators gonna give you overbought and oversold conditions. Not gonna give you perfect divergence. Yeah. MACD can give you a perfect divergence. Yeah, we use that, but we don't use here in the weekly market outlook. We'll look at that chart next time. You too. Yeah, just look at that again on the YouTube. I have covered all those charts. No, you're not gonna get alerts. Definitely, we'll look at that chart, Mike. All right. Thank you very much for being with me. Just enjoy your trading. make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, trade carefully. Trade carefully, guys. Thank you very much for being with me. We'll see you back again in another week. Until then, have a good week. Have a good week. Enjoy your week. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.